Let's go on. I too am glad to be able to speak here today on this important issue. And I want to salute up and down the country all the tidy towns groups, the Annie clubs, and indeed the game clubs of one of my own 3 parishes. They do excellent work for habitats and restocking and everything else. I'm currently assisting a group of small independent farm plastic recovery operators in circumstances where they perceive the existence of a non-competitive structure and behaviour in the farm plastics recycling sector. And we all want to recycle and encourage our young people and Mullinogee, Chuckasheed, and they can teach us an awful lot. But broadly speaking, all suppliers of farm plastic, example silage covers, charge a levy on sales to farmers. The purpose of that levy is being to fund the recycling of these plastics. The problem for the independent operators, and there are a good few of them, that 100% of the levy is paid to one company, Irish Farm Film Producers Group, IFFPG. This company, I'm informed, is obliged to recycle just 70% of the farm plastics, but receives 100% of the levy. And independent contractors, on the other hand, receive no levy and no financial assistance whatever. That's very unfair. And a previous deputy mentioned the closure of the beet factories. It was a shame. They closed Thurles, Tuam first of all, and indeed Thurles and in Carlow and in Mallow. They could have been used, those plants, to do so much valuable work, so we should be thinking of where we're going. I also understand that currently the charge is, to the farmers is £140 per tonne. This clearly makes independent operators at a major competitive disadvantage. While there are a number of anomalies within the sector, IFFPG is apparently Ireland's only government licensed recycling compliance scheme. However, a number of independent operators are also licensed to carry out the same activities as the IFFG, collecting and storing and washing and baling and onward shipping of brown plastics. The difference appears to be that the independents cannot collect the levy. Minister, this is going to cause huge problems, and I'd appeal to you, and I respect your bona fides, that you might meet on Zoom a couple of days with Seamus May to discuss this serious anomaly and the unfairness. And the anomaly here is that the effect of the current structure is to put independents out of business and thereby place the entire farm plastic sector in the hands of one monopoly. Our experience of monopoly in this country is frightening. Every day of the week we see it. So this is a hugely important issue for the environment. And I have an Anna alum, Declan Ducey, Farrusel, or Lismore, Cundy Portlauriga, who's been prosecuted at the moment because he has it on stock and he can't in his yard and he can't move it on. So, Minister, I'm appealing to you. There are a number of these independent contractors. A very good friend of mine as well had met her, the Barrington family, indeed in Clare. They were trying to make and collect the plastic and wash it and clean it and manufacture plastic stakes, which are a great idea for green mills and everything else because they last forever. And using up the waste plastic, and they've got no supports. So I'm asking you, Minister, to try and look into this with the Minister of Agriculture and the Minister of Environment, and please meet with this group on Zoom, obviously, and discuss this anomaly and this perilous situation that those independent, good people set up the small business themselves, and now they've been forced out of business and even been prosecuted and intimidated by the big company.
Thank you, Minister.